South India has been home to some of the greatest empires the world has ever seen, Chalukyas, Rashtrakutas, Vijayanagara, but one dynasty stands out for blending power with poetry, warfare with artistry, and governance with divine craftsmanship. Today, we explore the Hoysala Kingdom, a dynasty that ruled from 950 CE to 1346 CE, leaving behind temples so exquisite that they seem sculpted by gods themselves. This is the story of the Hoysalas, warriors, patrons, builders, and visionaries. The origins of the Hoysalas are wrapped in legend. According to folklore, a young warrior named Sala encountered a sage being attacked by a ferocious tiger. The sage cried, "Hoysala," meaning strike, Sala, and the brave youth slew the beast. This heroic call became the dynasty's name, Hoysala. Historically, the Hoysalas began as local chieftains around Mulnud, a hilly region in modern Karnataka. Their early rise occurred in the shadow of powerful empires like the Chalukyas and Rashtrakutas. But over 4 centuries, the Hoysalas transformed from vassals into kings, then emperors, eventually commanding much of Karnataka and parts of Tamil Nadu. The true rise of the Hoysalas began with Nripa II, but the kingdom flourished under Vishnuvardhana, 1108 to 1152 CE, the dynasty's greatest monarch. Vishnuvardhana was a revolutionary. He shifted the capital from Belur to Halebidu, launched military campaigns against the Cholas and Chalukyas, and firmly established Hoysala independence. His reign marked the cultural transformation of the kingdom. This was the era of temple building. The Chenakesava Temple of Belur, the Hoysaleshwara Temple of Halebidu, and numerous others that would define Indian art for centuries. Under the Hoysalas, architecture was not just aesthetics, it was identity. Despite their artistic reputation, the Hoysalas were formidable warriors. Their army was known for hard-hitting cavalry, agile infantry, and the strategic use of hill forts. Under kings like Belur II and Narasimha, the Hoysalas expanded into Tamil regions, clashing repeatedly with the Cholas and Pandyas. By the 13th century, the Hoysala Kingdom became the dominant power of South India, controlling trade routes, agricultural belts, and important temple towns. They acted as arbiters, influencing conflicts between the Pandyas, Cholas, and the rising Delhi Sultanate. Like other South Indian empires, the Hoysalas had an efficient administrative system. The empire was divided into Nadus districts, Sime regions, and Gramas villages, each overseen by officials appointed by the king. Agriculture was the backbone of the economy, supported by advanced irrigation systems and tank construction. Trade flourished too, especially in sandalwood, precious stones, metalwork, silk. The Hoysalas minted beautiful coins in gold and silver, bearing symbols of Sala slaying the tiger, an everlasting reminder of their legendary origin. The Hoysala period was a golden age of religious expression. Although most kings were Vaishnavites, they patronized Shaivism, Jainism, and local folk traditions. Temples funded and built during this era became cultural hubs hosting dance, music, literature, education. Poets and scholars such as Jana, Rudrabhata, and Harihara flourished under their patronage, enriching Kannada and Sanskrit literature. If the Hoysalas are remembered today, it is for their temples, jewels carved in stone. Hoysala architecture is defined by star-shaped foundation soapstone carvings so intricate they resemble lace narrative friezes depicting Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Bhagavata tale sculptures of dancers, musicians, warriors, divine figures, and animals, twin shrines, ornate pillars, and impeccably carved ceilings. The Chenakesava Temple of Belur is famous for its stunning Madanikas, graceful celestial maidens frozen mid-dance. The Hoysaleshwara Temple of Halebidu displays legendary craftsmanship, with over 240 such panels carved across its walls. The Hoysalas didn't just build temples, they carved history into stone. The decline began after Belur III, who struggled against repeated invasions by the Delhi Sultanate, particularly Malik Kafur's devastating campaign in the 1310s. The final blow came in 1346 CE, when Belur III's son, Belur IV, was killed. But the Hoysala legacy didn't end there. Their surviving generals and administrators played a crucial role in the birth of the Vijayanagara Empire, which would become the next great power of South India. The Hoysala Kingdom may have faded, but their legacy lives on in their temples, astonishing masterpieces that defy time, weather, and war. Their story is one of courage, creativity, and cultural brilliance, a reminder that while empires may fall, art endures forever. If you enjoyed this journey into the Hoysala world, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into India's ancient history.